Hi, my name is Travis Locker. I'm the head of grammar school at Annapolis Christian Academy. The way that we view education typically is we just see it as a hoop to jump through or just a transfer of knowledge and learning. What I would want to propose to you is education is much more than that. Education is actually formative. It actually transforms the person in that setting. Here at Annapolis Christian Academy, we believe that what we do from the start of school to the end is transforming them, the students, into the image of Christ. We want kids to love God and love their neighbor. The best way that we've found to do that is with a classical Christian education. What I mean by that is a liberal arts approach to education in 3 developmentally appropriate stages: the grammar, the logic, and the rhetoric stages. Let me talk a little bit about the grammar stage of education. Grammar is the beginning or foundation of everything that we learn. It's not just syntax, nouns, pronouns, verbs, that kind of fun stuff, but it's actually the foundation of everything: the grammar of science, the grammar of art, the grammar of physical education. We teach this in a developmentally appropriate way. God has created students to love learning. They are great at memorizing facts, so we use these things that God has given to them to our advantage. We sing songs, we chant, we engage the students in their learning. All of this to lay the foundation that will set them up for success throughout their education and for the rest of their life. Please join me as we walk through a little bit about what we do as a school and look at our different classrooms and different opportunities you have here at Annapolis. Welcome to kindergarten. Building on the concepts and the skills that they're learning in preschool, kindergarten is the start of their grammar school journey. It's an academically challenging and rigorous, but very engaging and fun and enjoyable experience. Even though we have high standards for our students, both behaviorally and academically, you will find that this classroom setting, the structure, is incredibly engaging. We build on the way that God has created students to love God's world and love His Word. So this is a chance for us to dig into both. This is the start of our formal reading program. It's a kindergarten through 2nd grade phonics-based program. We teach the fundamentals of reading and do it in a systematic way. We meet kids' needs by small group instruction and meet them where they're at. If they're ready to accelerate, our program allows us to do that. If they need extra help and support, our fully trained teachers can step in and give them support they need so that every student is progressing as they should. Our math is a robust, challenging curriculum, but yet it's enjoyable and hands-on. We get to see God's world in a complex way through mathematics. Science, social studies, history, literature, PE, music, they get a full liberal arts experience starting in kindergarten. It's a wonderful, exciting place to start off the grammar school journey. The 3rd grade year is a transition. Kindergarten through 2nd grade, kids were learning how to read. 3rd grade on up, they use reading to learn. They start reading classic literature as a whole group, discussing it, really digging into the wonderful classic books that are out there. This is also when we start our formal language instruction. We start with Latin. Even though it's a dead language, it has a lot of wonderful vocabulary and skills that they learn, that they can use in their writing and speaking. The Latin instruction continues all the way through 6th grade and even beyond that. They learn early American history, chemistry, and again, this is our transition into the middle and upper grammar school. So responsibility, leadership, and initiative are all being taught and trained in them. And this is where we start seeing the fruit of that. 3rd grade is a wonderful year, and it's a chance for you to see your kid really blossom. The 6th grade year is the capstone year of the grammar stage of learning. It is the culmination of everything that we've done in grammar. The 6th grade students are looked to be our leaders, all of the training we've done, not just academically, but we train them in manners and social graces. They are to be the leaders of the school, and it's a chance for them to demonstrate all the things that they've learned. Academically, it's our transition from the grammar stage to the logic stage. Our curriculum spirals, which means that history, science, Bible are introduced at the lower elementary levels, and then at the upper grammar levels, they get to go deeper and broader with it. And 6th grade is the climax of that. They study astronomy, which is a wonderful way to see God's world. They also study history of things like Shakespeare, medieval culture. And in fact, by the end of the year, they put on a Renaissance fair and put on a Shakespeare play. It is a chance for them to start learning their independence and start showing the responsibility that we've been training them. It's also a place where we start introducing our technology, and they start making the transition that they'll need to be successful in the logic and rhetoric stages.